HQ in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's Huddle Shuttle Live.
I'm Archie.
I'm Archie's dad.
We were supposed to have my nana, mom, and sister here, but my nana didn't want to. Sister bailed out, and mom was tired.
Although mom and sis are going to the game with us tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
The day has finally come. Championship Saturday. The best day, other than rivalry weekend, where we get to see the annual Purdue shutout.
I think it's shutout. They got win.
I know. Take away their boys 53-0. We're going to take the number 1 seed in the CFP, Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yeah, this is the big game tonight at Lucas Oil Stadium. Who wins the Big Ten championship, as well as is going to secure that number 1 seed in the playoffs. It's exciting. IU beat the tar out of Purdue last weekend on a cold night in West Lafayette.
We got on NBC in front of the old Okie bucket, which was
Oh, it was close enough. We could have grabbed it over the fence, over the rail.
I tried to give one of my players a Signetti, or one of our players a Signetti flag.
That didn't work out. Although Hoosier the Bison did hold it.
Yeah,
which was sweet. I got into an argument with a fan. Mom suffered a mild concussion, tripping on a tree root on the walk to the stadium. But
what else is new?
That's the recap. Not much.
Just Purdue football.
Not much to say else
about
that game because it was a classic ass whooping. We were the only Big Ten game in town or in the country this week, obviously. But there are 3 other championship games today that I thought were worth Archie making his picks on before we go into talking about the Big Ten championship. Archie, we've got BYU versus Texas Tech at noon today for the Big 12 championship. Texas Tech is favored by 12.5. What do you think about that game?
I think Texas Tech, when they played BYU earlier, they blew them out. They're playing dominant. Give me the Brigham Young education.
Ooh, punt.
If you've seen it, you
do. Yeah, that would be a big game for the Notre Dame fans, for our friend Seth.
To get Texas Tech.
Because if Texas Tech loses, BYU is going to jump up, and there's a chance that
Notre Dame falls out.
Notre Dame falls out because they'll jump. I think BYU is just 1 behind.
Yeah. Miami's behind them.
Not directly though. It's Notre Dame, BYU, Miami. Because then you'd end up with Notre Dame being next to Miami, and then the committee's going to have their pressure to flip those rankings, which is crazy that Notre Dame could drop
out of the
playoffs, drop 3 spots in the last 2 weeks without having played a game.
The crazy thing is, like, for Notre Dame to make it, they need Texas Tech, UGA, and probably Duke.
Oh, they need Virginia to win. They need no upsets. They need everyone to hold ahead of them. I don't think, because Bama's ranked ahead of Notre Dame already. Yeah, they're 1 ahead of Notre Dame. So I think that one doesn't really matter.
Well, Duke's not a high-rated conference championship, so they'll get the 12 seed.
Yeah, but it's. I don't think they need that chaos. I don't think they need that smoke.
Dang it.
But Notre Dame really spinning their stuff on Texas Tech. Second game in the SEC championship, Georgia versus Bama. Even though Bama always beats Georgia, Georgia is favored by 2.5. What do you think about that?
Bama all the way.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide. No one gets the punt joke, dude. No one watches that guy's horrible videos.
What?
Except us.
The Brigham Young education.
Yeah, bye week. All right, ACC championship. Duke being the chaos team here, bringing it to Virginia. Virginia's favored
Duke
by 4.
Duke with the points, Duke with the win, Duke with the everything.
If Duke finishes the season as the ACC champion
at 8-5. Oh my God!
What do they deserve a playoff spot?
No, but they have to.
They don't have to.
Oh yeah,
Tulane won last night.
Us 4, then Tulane.
And
James Madison.
So was it JMU?
Yeah, it was JMU. Yeah. So I guess Tulane's pretty much a lock for the playoffs.
I think at this point they probably are.
Yeah. Because JMU has no chance.
Well, I mean, but the one thing people have been questioning though is if does a 5-loss Duke ACC champion jump ahead of like a JMU? I mean, Tulane was already 20th, so I can't imagine they would jump from unranked to top 16.
Yeah,
Do what
top
that is.
18 because Virginia's 18 right now. or
Yeah,
16
I
right
just I can't imagine Duke would do that, but I think
now. I think
JMU was like 24th. So is it possible? Who knows?
well, the 5 top, yeah, 'cause then 4 and Tulane, yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, it could be.
Duke might not be guaranteed a start.
No, I don't
Oh, I
think.
want to play Duke in the first round. How do I make this happen?
Duke is certainly not guaranteed a spot. But that'll be interesting. And big shout out to for yesterday's conference championships. Kennesaw State won in Conference USA. So
Are they in the same thing as Old Dominion?
no, Old Dominion Sunbelt.
Did that happen yet?
Yeah, but they didn't. JMU's in it. It's JMU versus somebody. Or was JMU versus Troy maybe yesterday?
One.
JMU.
I'm a ball.
My bad, fam. But Kennesaw State won in Conference USA, so all people were talking about how crappy IU's strength of schedule was to start this year. Suck it. It is what it is. So you've taken in your betting, you've taken Texas Tech, Bama,
BYU. Bama.
You took BYU?
Yeah.
Oh,
BYU, Bama, and Duke.
Man, you just upset my mid today. But anyway.
Well, I just can't have Georgia win, so we can pretty much guarantee that 3 seed if we lose.
That's a good point. So let's talk about the game of the day. It would be the game of the nation any other week, except College Game Day just had to go down to the SEC championship. Because they're just so stuck on the SEC's butt. And, God forbid, number 1 versus number 2 conference championship. The only 2 undefeateds left. Yeah, we don't want to take game day to that.
What are you thinking? What do you think we are, smart?
But let's talk about the Buckeyes versus the Hoosiers. Ohio State is 12-0 as well. They've been number 1 since their week 1 win over Texas, so basically wire to wire.
Really?
They've been they were started out the season number 3, beat number 1 Texas.
It jumps number 1. Oh my, you're right.
So they've been.
Look, we jumped to 2 and 3 after Miami lost. We went to 2, and after we beat. We went to 3.
Yeah, later on, in the season, as the season went on, because we started at like 23rd, 22nd, something like that.
Yeah, and we dropped after the first week.
It didn't look like a great win against Old Dominion, but Old Dominion has finished 9 games, so they look good. Ohio State's defense has been dominant pretty much all year, with only Illinois and Penn State scoring more than 10 points on them. What do you think about the Buckeyes?
I think they're good. I think the defense is great. I'm saying he throws picks.
He doesn't throw picks.
Shut up, let me have a moment.
He threw 1 against Michigan last week.
I'm saying he throws picks.
He has thrown plural picks. You are correct. He has thrown more than 1 pick this year, but not many more. Julian Sand.
He hasn't played anybody tough.
That's
Texas. That's been
Well, in that Texas game was 14-7.
Yeah.
They've not had the hardest schedule, and they played Washington.
And it's an IU game, pretty much. It's an IU home game.
Well, I want to get back to that later. That's a question I do want to have for you later.
Oh, I never forget guys.
But their defense has, at least from a scoring defense perspective, has been pretty elite, and their offense has scored points in that typical Ohio State fashion, as they get a lead and then just grind you into powder at the end of the game. And just kind of
stats.
Well, no, not so much that. They just keep kind of like what IU does, where you might start slow, but just keep after you. What do you think about the wide receiver core for the Buckeyes?
I think Carnell Tate's good. Well, I think Carnell Tate's overrated. I think Jeremiah Smith's overrated, but I don't think they're both elite. I think Jeremiah Smith's good at best.
Jeremiah Smith, well, he can't be underrated because he's rated as like the best player.
Yeah,
so it's only possible to be underrated or overrated, rather.
But I think he's good at best, and I think Carnell Tate's mediocre.
Wow.
I think Omar's better than Elijah's better than Jeremiah, and I think Omar's better than Carnell Tate. And I think Trey Becker's better than Carnell Tate.
And that'd be at Archie at Huddle Shut Alive. I don't name those comments.
Okay, so it's at Matt Big.
They've had some relatively close games. Washington was only down 14-6 going into the fourth quarter. Penn State was down 17-14 at half. Michigan came out firing last week and could have been up 14-0, 5 minutes into the game. As it was, they were down 17-9 at half and couldn't do anything in the second half. So they've had some close games, like similar to IU, but they've stretched out into pretty dominant.
When was their last close game? I guess Maryland and Penn State.
The last one that ended close was Penn State.
Yeah.
Most of our games don't end close, but
like Maryland.
But Wisconsin was close in half, or getting toward half.
Yeah.
Maryland.
Fernando Mendoza still hasn't thrown a pick. Oh dang! That just came to mind, guys.
We've had several close games at least for a while.
We've had several almost picks and several almost pick sixes.
Oh, I mean, Fernando
could catch a ball.
Fernando probably had 2 to 3 passes that were right into a Purdue defender's hands that they dropped.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to make big plays. I think he's holding on to the ball too long, and he's trying to make big plays. I think that's something that I definitely saw last against Purdue. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, but I don't think Purdue's that good, so I don't think it would matter.
Obviously it didn't matter.
I think on the scouting report it said, throw it right into Purdue's hands, give them with a breadbasket, hand it off to them. They won't catch it.
I don't know. You
see their wide receiver core? They got dead person.
Well, the thing is
Michael Jackson.
Oh, bro.
I'm
too soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're not. Even though I think Drew Evans is supposed to be back, he suited up last week. But didn't play, so he should be back from his injury.
Elijah didn't do much, but I mean, Charlie throwing a very much penalty block during that Omar run, but nobody saw it, so
Yeah. But I think we're not going to get the kind of time to throw against Ohio State. Their defensive front is too strong.
I think we're going to run the ball a lot.
Their run defense is outstanding. I don't know what we're doing. I think it's going to be a really low scoring game. So I used to have everyone back and relatively healthy. The big question marks, and this will be Drew Evans's hopefully first game back. Hopefully Khalil Benson's ankle is doing better and he's full go.
Was he hurt in the Maryland game?
I don't know about Brendan Frankie doing kickoffs. It'd be awesome if he were back.
Yeah, try and just
get him out into the end, get the kicks into the end zone. Because I don't want it. I mean, that was one of the big plays last year. Was Jeremiah Smith returning a kick? Okay. Jeremiah Smith returning a kick. I think the punt he returned for a touchdown. So you just want to limit special teams chances for guys like him. But overall, I'm hopeful that we come in healthy, and then we'll have whatever. As long as something crazy doesn't happen, we don't end up. As long as we still have the bye, whatever happens, we'll have 3.5 weeks until New Year's. So
we're not gonna have a lot of show.
We're not gonna have any show, but we're gonna have plenty of time for the players to get healthy. Like that's. If they're gonna make a playoff run, they gotta be full speed.
Darn playoff committee taken away our show for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because Army Navy League first round. What would we do first round?
Maybe we'll see. Play it by ear.
See how Oregon does.
I wouldn't mind having a couple weeks off. Figures to be a pretty heavy crowd at IU crowd at Lucas Oil Stadium, don't you think?
Yeah, it's an IU, okay.
What do you think the breakdown will be percentage-wise?
Like
50-50,
percentage?
60-40? I'm
thinking 99% IU, 1% Ohio State. No, probably 60, 55, 45 IU.
See, I was going to say maybe 60-40 IU. I think it will be a pro-IU crowd.
I do agree.
They do travel. Ohio State does travel well. If you saw the footage from the Michigan game, there was a lot of red at the Big House.
Yeah, but that's also their rival week.
Yeah, but why are Michigan people selling those tickets?
Money.
That's just crazy. That's just crazy to me.
Also, they knew they weren't going to be Ohio State.
There's a lot of red in that crowd. IU is not the favorite for this game, but ESPN Analytics says we have a 50.6% chance of winning.
God.
Which is got to be
so much pressure. We get 0.6.
We
Take it
we
away.
haven't beaten Ohio State since 1988. When we beat them 2 years in a row. In
Was that
87 and 88.
Antoine yet?
No, it was Anthony Thompson.
Oh my good lord.
That was, that was a long time ago, my man. But the spread is IU +4, so means Ohio State is favored by 4. What do you think, Archie?
To be totally honest, I don't think we're gonna win. I don't. I think their defense. I think like you said, Manil's just trying to create flashy plays. Going with the suck ass. Actually, we're going with the Hoosiers. Dun, 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 dun. Oh,
You said that you think IU should run the ball. Do you think we blitz more to get pressure on Sand?
I hated the way I did that delivery, by the way.
That's all right.
That was bad.
So for offense, you think we should run the ball?
And for defense, I think we need to watch Bo Jackson.
Okay. Well, our run defense is
Yeah, for
pretty
some
good.
reason they have a retared player from the NFL. I don't even know how he called it eligibility.
Yeah, with these new transfer portal NIL rules,
Who knows?
anybody can play.
Dion's probably suiting up over there in Colorado.
Diego Papi is like 50.
23. Mendoza's 23.
No, he's not.
23.
Absolutely not. He might be 22.
He's in redshirt.
And do you have a score prediction? We don't usually do score predictions per se.
But it's our
Yeah.
thing. I'm gonna go. You go first. I'll think about mine.
I sat 10-7 IU. I think both defenses are pretty good. I think IU is probably giving up the big play once or twice this year for like scoring plays. So I do think Ohio State is going to end up having a big play to score a touchdown. Other than that, I think IU's going to have a hard time moving the ball too. Hopefully they do the quick passes, get the ball out of Fernando's hands, and hopefully they're able to run. So I think 10-7 Hoosiers.
I think it's going to be 21-17 IU.
But we're just a homer crowd here, and I'm all about that life.
I don't think I voted against IU yet.
No. Oh, you did.
Yeah,
against the
Michigan
spread.
State.
Against the spread, yeah. And
Michigan State.
burned
That
us.
pissed me off so much.
But anyway, so game kicks off at 8 o'clock tonight. We're excited.
Watch it. We'll be there.
Whole family going down.
Fan fest.
We were lucky enough to get our tickets when they were still on sale in public. So we got them for whatever, like $200 each versus the $1,000 a piece that they're going for now in the resale market, which is insane.
But it's game day.
It is game day. They'll probably come down. We got some family coming up to go downtown to watch the IU Louisville basketball game, and then the Big Ten championship after that. Big week last week, by the way. Shout out to Mitchell Page, former IU wide receiver, went to Garin Catholic here in Hamilton County. He walked by our tailgate last week and signed Archie's bus, so that was pretty cool.
Our bus.
Our bus.
Shout out to the BBB boys on their way here right now.
Yeah, the family got come up. It includes Archie's uncle Chris, and then
Are they stopping over here?
former IU football tight end and captain Max Dedman will be coming around as well. So we're excited to have big Hoosier household.
Max was a
team
captain?
Yeah.
When?
Like 2012.
Guys, this was before I was born.
But
That makes them old.
I will be heading to Meyer in a moment, get some tailgate food as we tailgate formally in our house. Archie, are you wearing, is this your game day fit today, or what are you wearing?
Most likely it is.
Bro, I'm wearing the Signetti shirt, our season shirt. Why do I even make these shirts?
You want me to wear it? I'll wear it.
Okay.
It's just like,
Okay, whatever. You do you, boo.
I figured we were going to pull them out for the natty.
Oh, I like it. And then other than tailgate here and then head down to the Big Red warm up at the convention center, do you have any other game day plans?
Me and Ella are doing a triathlon with football sports. I don't think I know what a triathlon
You
is.
certainly do not.
We have 3 contests: throwing, kicking, and 40-yard dash. I don't think I'm going to win the 40-yard dash because I can beat her in kicking. I do know that.
You're probably throwing.
And probably throwing.
So you're not built for speed.
I'm not built for speed. I'm gonna lineman. See if she can beat me.
But that's all I think we've got for this
Next
week.
time you'll see me, my face will be red and I will be out of breath, guys.
That's all we've got for this week's Huddle Shuttle Live.
Most likely off a few weeks, like we said. So, till then, happy holidays. Go
Well,
Hoosiers.
Well, and hopefully we'll do our next show at the quarterfinals either in Pasadena or hopefully Pasadena, but
Or
either that or
Florida.
Miami, hopefully.
The Latin robber.
Yeah, go back to home game for Fernando Mendoza,
Cuban missile.
the Latin robber, the South Beach Slinger,
South Beach Singer.
the Miami Missile, bring them all back. Until then, have a great day.
Happy holidays. Go Hoosiers.
Go Hoosiers.
Woo!
I'm gonna listen to it on my way. I like to listen to it.
You're on the mic right now. How do you feel?